Hey guys, I have a confession to make. You may be shocked, but I'm actually gamer. I'm a gamer. I play a lot of video games, and I like a variety of video games. One in particular that I like is like RTS games, and more recently I've been getting into grand strategy games, although I played Total War for a long time, but like I'm getting into like Paradox games. And so I've been playing Crusader Kings 3 and I just picked up Hearts of Iron 4 and I'm trying to learn it. But in learning the game, I found some crazy news. Back in February, PC Gamer wrote bizarre propaganda stunt sees teenagers stream Russia vs. NATO, grand strategy game from notorious mercenary groups HQ. Got a picture too. In a stream on from last weekend, a Russian streamer going by Grisha Putin. Wait, Grisha? That's like the Attack on Titan guy, isn't it? Grisha Putin appeared to play a 4-hour multiplayer match of Hearts of Iron 4 from the Wagner Group's building in St. Petersburg, dressed in full military gear in a curiously empty Wagner office. The streamer, who says he's 16, joined over 20 other online players in acting out what was essentially World War III. The game had been modded to take place in the modern era, with leaders like, yes, Vladimir Putin standing in for Hoi, Heart of Iron 4's traditional roster of Axis and allied heads of state. If you don't know, in Hearts of Iron 4, it like basically replicates and simulates World War II. It was a baffling sight, they say, and after first seeing the tale on Reddit, I was convinced that Grisha Putin must have rigged up some kind of green screen to emulate the appearance of the Wagner's HQ behind him, but no, it seems to be real. On multiple occasions, the streamer picks up his webcam and shows off other parts of the offices, moves to the background to hang up his army uniform at the end, and is reflected in the glass behind him throughout. So yeah, obviously I'm not endorsing Russia. I just think it's interesting that they're using Hearts of Iron 4 to simulate this. So they set this whole Hearts of Iron 4 simulation up, game up, and then they stream it. And the article says, as for the stream, the whole thing quickly came to nuclear blows and eventually ended with peace talks between the Russian side and Donald Trump, played by a member of the other team. Somehow, though, I don't think the point of the exercise was to show the destructive futility of war, which always has to end a negotiation. Instead, the whole thing was conducted in a borderline nihilistic spirit of defiance, a kind of we don't care what you think about us sardonicism that's meant to reinforce unity at home rather than win over observers abroad. The stream didn't really do incredible numbers, a mere 12K views at the time of writing. So I'd be surprised if Wagner Group seized on Grisha Putin as a new tool in its propaganda arsenal for the war in Ukraine. Still, it's a perverse showcase of modern warfare in the 21st century, the kind of thing that'll end up clipped and showcased in a future Adam Curtis documentary when you consider that the military-industrial complex in the West already has its tendrils in games like Call of Duty and is making plans for streaming. Videos such as this feel like a harbinger of things to come. Yeah, we have seen things like the U.S. Army esports, but I don't think they were using that as like actual ways to get potential military strategy. I think that was more about like marketing. So it sounds like Russia was trying to use this simulation for military strategy. Maybe some Hearts of Iron 4 players out there can tell us if they think that's a good idea or not. I'm too inexperienced with the game. I don't know enough about the game. I barely even know how to play the game, let alone like actual potential real life application for it. So yeah, let me know what you think, especially if you play Hearts of Iron 4. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments regardless though. Thank you for tuning in. Curious to see what you have to say about it, and I'll see you there as well as in the next segment.